Hello friends, the topic of today's video is what is operating system. Before starting the actual topic, I would like to request you please subscribe to this channel so that you can get the latest updates. Now let us see what is operating system. Suppose you have purchased printer and you want to print the pages. So can you directly print it? No. First of all, you have to install the driver onto the operating system, and then that driver will be installed on the operating system, and then you can give the command. Whenever you purchase any hardware or whenever any user purchase any hardware, he cannot directly operate or he cannot directly control that hardware. First of all, you have to install the software associated with it, and then suppose you are handling n number of hardware, then you will require n number of software to handle it. But sometimes some hardware require priority, some hardware get stuck. To communicate or to assign the priority to different hardwares, then again there is one interface is required, and that interface is nothing but operating system. So what is operating system? Operating system, it acts as a interface between user and hardware. So there is hardware and there is user. So if user want to handle the hardware, he cannot directly handle it. He cannot directly provide the instruction to the hardware. So there must be something from which the user can control that hardware. That interface is nothing but operating system. So here is the diagram. So there is computer hardware and there is user. Uh, Suppose user has purchased the printer, so he will install the program here. He cannot directly install it on hardware. So to operating system is nothing but it facilitate. The main purpose of operating system is the facilitation. So user can give the instruction to the operating system, and operating system will control the hardware. So operating system is nothing but it is an interface, or it is a software which is acts as interface between computer hardware and user. So if then again if multiple users are using the same hardware, then it is the job of operating system, or operating system will assign the priority to user, or it is providing access. So all these things can be managed. Suppose if you want to block any user, then again it is done by operating system. Now operating system, if you take the example of hardware, there is hard disk, CPU, then there is keyboard and mouse. So if you want to access the data, or if you want to secure the data from certain user, then again that permission can be defined through operating system. Suppose you have purchased Android smartphone. So what is smartphone? Is nothing but hardware. It contains sensor, RAM, processing unit. So can you directly install the app on the hardware? No. You have to install the app on the operating system. So there must be Android OS or something else, and then that you have to install that app on the operating system, and that operating system is connected to hardware. You cannot directly connect or you cannot directly install the application on the hardware. So that is the job of operating system. That is, it's providing facilitation, it's providing lot of services. So we will go through what is the function of operating system. First function is process management. Process management. So this is the main function. Now first of all, what is process? A process is a program in execution. Suppose what is program in execution? Suppose you have opened Word file, then this is the process. You have opened browser. This is the process. You are playing the song. You are playing audio. You are playing video. So that is the process. The process is a program in execution. So operating system manages the process. You can run a number of process at a time. So who will manage it? It is the operating system. You can open Word file, you can you are browsing, then at the same time you are listening the songs. So all these processes are managed by operating system. So operating system manages the process. It open the process, close the process, pause the process, resume the process. All these things is done by operating system. Second is main memory management. So what is main memory management? Suppose so initially all the data will be stored in secondary storage. that is in hard disk. So if you want to access that data, it will come into main memory, that is into random access memory RAM. So which process need to be bring it in the RAM, which process need to be terminated, which process has highest priority, which process need to be executed first in the RAM. Suppose some processes are very big, so which processes should be bring into the RAM, which process need to be taken out from the RAM. All these things decision can be taken out through operating system. Third one is file management. Now your OS manages lot of files. So in your hard disk there are suppose there are lot of files. So file management, assign permission to the file, opening the file, creating the file, deleting the file. All these things will be taken care by operating system. Next function is protection. Suppose if you want to protect any data, or if you want to block any user from accessing the data, then you can define the permissions. So that is nothing but protection of the data. You can also install the firewall in the operating system, so that intruder cannot go into the operating system. So that is the function of operating system. Next is system management. Now if you want to manage the system, suppose you have purchased the printer, then can you directly use the printer? No. First of all, you have to install the driver onto the operating system, and then you can use it. So installing the driver, managing the driver, assigning the priorities to various system services. There are so lot of system services. So first services is UI. So there is whenever you open, whenever you start your computer, there is UI. So that is nothing but UI service. So there is clock service. So there are a lot of services associated in the operating system. So all these things will be taken care by operating system. Now some processes are created by you. Suppose you have opened word file, that is the user process. Now there is clock, that is system process. So all these system processes will be managed by the operating system. So operating system is providing convenience to the user, so that he can easily operate the hardware. So this is about the introduction of operating system. So I do hope you understand what do you mean by operating system basically. So in next class I will go into more detail. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, then please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.